Right, okay, I want you to imagine the stupidest thing you could ever do, right? I want you to think of and imagine the absolute stupidest thing a person could ever do on this planet, then multiply it by 10, right? Okay, so I was going through my Twitter the other day. Now, for those of you who don't know, my Twitter is kind of different. It's a little, if you want to look through the people I follow, right, go ahead, right? But my Twitter is a bit different. So, the thing is, I was scrolling down and I saw this very interesting post. So, a bit of context before anybody else, already reads the story. Let me explain this to you people, right? So, currently, there's a thing out there known as Onlyfans.com, right? If you don't know what that is, you're lucky. Okay, OnlyFans is this thing where essentially you pay a person for nude pictures or pornographic images, right? You pay them money. So it's not even one time, you pay a subscription. So it's like you pay like £5 or £10 per month so you can see a girl's ass cheek. Yeah? Okay. So now obviously people like us don't, subscribe to any inappropriate content like that, but I just wanted to say that this video, or should I say this story, is absolutely tragic. So we have our friend here who goes by the name of Rio. Now Rio was, like us all, he was scrolling through his Twitter timeline the other day, just casually, Except the thing is, Rio, unlike us, has a couple of young ladies on his Twitter that he follows. For what reason, I'm not too sure. Maybe you might know. So Rio came across this woman who was in need of some serious help. So if you see from the screen right now, she posts this picture up, on the left side you can see she's doing an emergency fund sale because she's on the verge of being homeless, so she needs some extra help. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine, right? Now, obviously, you can see the picture on the right hand side, right? There's obviously something else going on here, but you can see she needs a lot of help, right? That she's willing to do anything for it. So Rio, my man Rio over here, decides to just jump in and slide in the DMs, right? He jumps straight in, right? So what he says to this woman is he will give her 4,000 British American pounds, right? No, $4,000, right? $4,000 straight into her bank account. Like in 2 seconds, he gives this woman £4,000 for no reason, for no fucking reason, just because she needed it. Okay, so obviously this woman said, well, I'm guessing she must have been paying him back in, I don't want to say gift cards or, Amazon gift cards or, video game Steam gift cards, shit like that. So obviously our friend Rio here wants his money back. So I'm sure after all the gift cards and the Amazon gift cards and everything had been used up, he decided to get his hard-earned cash back, which is okay, completely okay, right? So my man goes on and messages the girl privately, asking her for the payment plan. Now this woman comes up with some excuse about not being able to pay him, and then obviously, as you can guess, she blocks him on Twitter and then blocks him on everything else, right? Now, for most people, what they would usually do is they would just end contact right there and end it. Take the L. You lost. Move on, right? You lost, right? Whereas our man Rio here does something unexpected. As you can see from the picture above, he makes a Twitter post saying how he wants the tweet to go viral. So obviously, our friend Rio here takes this whole thing seriously. So he makes a huge thread about it on Twitter. Now, if you scroll down below, you'll see he writes several other paragraphs defending himself. In one paragraph, he states that he just did not want the woman to be homeless. She did it again. She blocks me and hasn't shown any effort to pay me back. Now, at this point, we can see that it's not really the money that's bothering the guy. It's because the thing is, let me explain this to you people who don't understand, right? When you subscribe to a girl's OnlyFans page, or you subscribe to a girl like that on Twitter, right? I've just, from what I've heard from people, of course, from my experience of friends who've been in situations, I would never enter a situation like this myself personally, I'm just putting that out there, as a disclaimer. I would never personally do something like this. So, from what I've heard, when you engage with a woman like this, you're meant to give the woman money, and the woman will give you pictures of ass cheeks, pictures of her feet, pictures of, inappropriate content, things like that. And sometimes you can even watch videos of the woman. Now, I'm guessing what bothers Rio is not actually the £4,000 that he lost, right? What bothers him is the fact that he has not been able to get access to those certain specific type of images, which I cannot discuss here on this video, right? So I think the whole thing is very, very interesting. And it shows what our society is currently like. But hey, listen, if there are any individuals out there who would like me to, take some images such as that and would be happy to pay me 4,000 British American pounds, then listen, I mean, you can message me through my email, you have my Twitter, I can give you my postcode, my house. Thank you so much and subscribe. Cheers.